Yeah, it was such a big like eye opening thing for me. And then hearing my wife kind of talk to me about like I know how her brother was or whatever, but hearing her like compare me to him and see like, well, this is the road it seems like you're going down. It's like, well,
Does she drink?
Oh yeah, she does drink. She's not like against drinking, but yeah, she drinks. Yeah. But she doesn't. It's not like a problem for her. So
No. And I asked just because I'm trying to get like a good picture of it. It's hard when you're like have a family member. I can see that.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't want actions to repeat. And it's hard, man, because you're like, if someone told me that, like, I don't want you to become your father, like, I already feel that way. Why are you telling me?
Yeah.
I know this. You know what I mean? So it's like a weird dynamic. But that must be hard. I can see that. Do you think that's what it was? Do you think that would you give the credit like, hey, I'm a father now, and that kind of opened my eyes?
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's definitely what it was. Because I've seen what alcohol's done to people in my family, especially, some of them don't live as long as they should for that reason. And I was like, well, I need to be around for this baby, she needs a dad when she's older. I don't need to be, she doesn't need to be just her and her mom and the other sister. That wouldn't be good. You need parents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I grew up with my mom and my stepdad, and my stepdad wasn't a very good person.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the dad I knew growing up. So I didn't really have a father figure. He was, other than my brothers, I have older brothers that of course took care of me and, coached me and stuff like that, playing basketball or whatever, video games, all the stuff I was into is mostly because of my older brothers. But yeah, I don't want her to not have a father figure like I did, really.
That's like the number one precursor for like poverty is a person who's raised by a single parent. I was reading a study on that
really?
As part of my college thing, specifically with minorities.
Yeah.
But like they're saying, like, because they're asking them, like, what's the real solution to this problem? And they're saying, well, we don't have a real one, but a wonderful place to start is we got to stop with the kids being raised by one parent.
Yeah.
And it's usually the mom. It's the same thing in my situation. And it's tough, man. And with that same thing in mind, I give a lot of credit to step parents. As someone who's had some of the worst step parents in my life, I got taken out of my home because of an abusive step parent. But the ones that pull it off is the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The good ones. Like those people deserve some awards, man.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to step up. Man, just realize, step parent, step up.
Step up.
That's where they got it. To step up and be a parent to someone else's child that's not yours. It's just a tough thing. But it brings me to that because what you said, like that's a cool thing that you said, which is your child doesn't just need a parent; they need two parents.
Yeah.
It's super important because there's a dynamic there. It doesn't matter like what you gain a little bit from a mom and a dad, and you need both. You need both, or else you figure out the other one. And tell me if you relate to this. I figured out the dad stuff from like hip hop, from TV shows, from my friends' dads, all combined. It's like that's never a good thing because it's very confusing. You have this one solid person in your life, so you kind of know from the woman's point of view, right? When it's your mom. But I got a little piece of like what a dad should have taught me from everyone, which kind of jacked me up a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Some people's parents shouldn't have been teaching me anything, man.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. Let's all look at their kids. What the hell?
Yeah, some of them are pretty bad.
Yeah, dude.
Guys, if you're enjoying watching these clips, then head over to the description so you can go watch the entire podcast episode, or go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, search Talk It Up, look for the gold logo, and start watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.